What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, guys, back to the Cosmic Training Academy here, and we are in the building for September the 27th, I believe it is, and on a Monday, let's get busy. I'm a little late on starting the recording, but like I said, it's what we do. So let's pull back. Actually, I'm looking at my custom CTA options list that I filtered out and created. So I'm starting to take trades. I'm starting to take trades right now. Again, I'm coming in early this week, selling puts, and we're gonna see what's going on. I kind of cleared my slate last week, so I'm ready to get busy this week, and let's see if we can bring some money in. I'm mostly gonna try to sell weekly puts for profit, and I'm strong arming. I'm not coming in on no easy stuff. I'm strong arming on everything. And if I don't get it, I'll wait till tomorrow. That's my strategy right now. I'm not taking anything that's less than what I want to take for it, and I'm strong arming. So here we got Paramount Global Class. It's part of one of my Cosmic Training Academy CTA stocks that I picked, custom picked. The one day you can see it's 2 cents down. 1 week we not $1 down. A month we $2 down. You see they falling. 3 months. This is what's going on. This one may or may not be one that you want to touch, because anytime I look at something falling consistently like that, I take it off my list. Yeah, I don't know how it made it on the list. It shouldn't have. Um, but I'm going to remove that one. I don't like it. I don't know why it's on my list, actually. Because generally speaking, I don't like anything that falls that consistently. Because what you'll find is that most of mine have dividends, and then what you see is they have dividend, and they usually have pretty good volume. So at the very minimum. So for me, when I see something, and also we'll get back on to what I was talking about. You see, it's up at least on the day, down on the week, down on the month, down on 3 months, down on a year, down on 5 years. A lot of these are down. I'm not sure what's going on, but I don't like it at all. So I have to just really be careful about anything that's showing consecutively 5 years down or 5 years. So basically, I'm seeing that on a lot of these. And this was something that I just made. This filter that I just made. But on the good side is volatility. So even though I don't want to get put these, that's the thing about this. When you have something that's constantly falling like this for 5 years in a row, even if it's giving you this, what you have to be careful about. What keeps some of these stocks floating is the dividends that they're paying out. Look at this. Look at this 148.42 dividend yield. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And you can see what the earnings is doing. It's showing you, and down, 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 down. It just keeps falling. And here's the buy and sell. Nothing in buy. Nobody saying buy that. Nothing there. Everybody's saying you can either hold it or you can dump it. So when I see stuff like that, you know it's only one thing you can do with this. You got to trade in and out. So if we look at it, I'm going to go back to where I was at first. Paraglobal. So you got people who are going to be naive, and they're going to see that that it's is paying good dividends. But you have to look at the forecast, and you have to look at the past. And past doesn't necessarily mean the future, but you can look at the past and kind of see it's been in a free fall. So the only thing on all of these stocks on this list is you got to get in and get out, which is why what you'll see on this list of these individual stocks is that you'll see an option chain that actually is weekly. You see that? If you notice, this option chain is weekly. This is for my money makers who are looking for volatility in the market. If you get stuck with it, you do have a product that does pay dividends, but the reality is you do not want to get stuck with any of these for a long period of time. You want to get out of them. So that's what these are for. These are money makers, period. Weekly, get in and get out. Which means if you know that you don't want to get stuck with this for a long period of time because the past has shown you that it's constantly falling, the idea behind this is to get as much money as you can out of it every week. Okay? So let's go to September 29th because that's going to be at the end of the week. So this must not be the 27th. Today is what, 23rd, 24th? I had to look at the calendar in a minute. But anyway, I never know the days. So, but anyway, here we go. Let's look at it. 2023. Anyway, this one, Pyra, share price 12.66, which you can see. That's the share price. We coming in, we selling puts. You see what we doing, right? Now we're looking at price, $24, $10, $5, $2. Now we want to figure out how much do we want to get, how much, we got to look at chance of profit. There it is, chance of profit. Me personally, I always tell you no lower than 75%. But the higher you can get for the highest amount of money is the best. So 60%, absolutely no. I'm not even thinking about, not even going to think about it. That's a no. So let's go down to 80%. I like 80%. I like it. $11. I'll tell you one thing, guys. I say on the average, you're going to get $1 per every $100 when you're selling options weekly like this. It may not seem like much, but $10 on 1,000 is what you can expect. You know, conservatively, you shouldn't be taking too much less than that, though. So this is right here at the 79.80. I like it. I'm not going to take, it's saying high likely fill at 10, which lets me know I probably can get it for 15. They saying low likely fill, I don't care. I'm going, like I told you, I'm not really taking a whole lot of, I'm not letting nobody skimp me by. So I'm going to put it at 15 and I'm setting it. So I'm playing to win. They want 1,200 on collateral. As you can see, my minimum credit is $15 is what I'm taking. I could have took 10 and as you can see, it was definitely pretty much gonna fill me. But I don't want it at 10. I want it at 15, and that's what it is. So if it gets filled, we'll find out. If not, we'll come back to it tomorrow and play again. But because I knew it was a high possibility of it doing it at 10, I knew to take it up 5 because this broker likes to do things in increments of 5, and so what I try not to do is trade anywhere in between. It's either 10, 15, 20, and so on. So keep that in mind. So we got that order in. Let's go in here. Let's see what else looks good. That was Para. This is Zim integrated. I'll mess with it. Let's see. $11 is 40 cents down today. On the week, let's see what we're looking at. On the week, it's down only 18 cents. On the month, it's down $1. You see these falls. So on the year, it's down 13. But on on the last 5 years, it's only down 47 cents. So what happened was it opened up. It came on the market here and shot up. Then basically now it's returned almost nearly back down at 50 cents less than what it opened up and IPO'd at, is what it looks like. So that's that. So now it's below its IPO amount. So guys, think about that. Think about that. So the question is, are they gonna keep on trying to save it? So I put in a trade already, as you can see right here for the day. Limit price, I'm taking $10 no less than, and we'll see. I sold the put. You can see it. So if any of you guys are interested in taking a look, that's what it was. I sold the ZIM put for $10.50. You know, so if you guys are interested in kind of taking trades like that at this moment, hey, take a look at it and see, or maybe take a look at it tomorrow and see if it's something you're interested in. I think that's pretty much all I want to take on this account right here. We got Foot Locker, we got Nordstrom, JWN, dividends at 5.3. You can see volume is at 5 million. So, you know, 52-week low 13, the high is 27. Okay, where are we at? We at 14. So we almost we just above the 52-week low, $1 above it. So it's pretty low right now, which lets me know that a lot of these ones that got filtered into this criteria are a lot of retail. So lets me know retail is taking a real bad hit. People are not spending money the same way people think that they are. Not on these regular stores like Nordstrom's, Macy's, and stuff like that. You got to look at companies like Gucci. They still make money. You know, Louis Vuitton, they still make money. So you got to look at them companies, because high-end luxury brands make money. Nordstrom is pretty high-end, but it's a big retail. It's not it's selling a bunch of different products. So that can go any kind of way. So one lose money, one makes money. So you know how that goes. So let's look at it. And I'm not gonna hold you guys. Let's look at September 20. Again, like I said, today must be probably Friday the 24th, 25th, whatever, Monday. So again, we're gonna sell. Again, we're selling puts. I could sell calls and make. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at selling calls, because I'm always talking about selling puts. Let me show you what selling calls could do. One, you gotta remember that if you're selling a call, you gotta pay more than what the price of it is right now. So you see, at $14 it is right now. But if you start selling calls, that means should it go up, you gotta pay the higher price, not the price it's at right now. To me, the advantage of selling a call like that, you have to look at it. Let's see. So 3 out, or you might want to say $1.50 out, or whatever. A 90% chance of profit, you got $3. At 86% chance, you get 7. At 75% chance, you get 17. So in other words, 30% chance that it can make it to 17. 15% chance it'll make it to 15. And a 7% chance that it'll make it to $15.50. The question is, how much risk do you want to take on the board? You want to put on the board, right? Now let's flip it and let's look at selling puts. Somebody got, um, oh, SPY just moved. The order sell contract. Oh, SPY fell below the 50 moving average. See, I have that in place. You can see that. So now let's look at selling puts, which is going below at 70%. It's $22. Selling puts is paying better on this particular one. It's more valuable. Probably because they predicted it's gonna fall. So you're taking more risk by taking something that's falling. Question is, where do you want to take it at? Me, I like to take things at the 80% mark, give or take, or better for a good price. And it also, remember, I like it if I have to put up $1,000 collateral, I like to try to get $1 for every 100. So I'm not gonna get that quite here. Ideally, this would be a $14 move, but let's see. I'm gonna take a look, and I will put in for $15 because that's just how I'm doing things right now. Y'all, it may not go. It may go. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, so we already have enough trades going on. It doesn't like that. I have to go down to like a $6 stock. I have a bunch of stuff already set up. Let me see here. NAT options up today. Calls are up 20%. So, no, it doesn't like to have 600 I could play with right now. I can go to Siri, take a look. And the reason why I don't mind putting a lot of stuff, going all in with everything is because most of this stuff is probably a lot of this stuff not going to get taken unless the market just start really falling hard. So I'm not really that concerned. Like again, 80% chance that I will keep my money in my pocket on my trades. So even if it does hit my target, or even if I get put, but I mean, even if it does take my price that I'm asking for me to take that put. So we got 17 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna give about 3 more minutes, but so again, let's take serious. It's at $4. Since I say this, somebody say you had a $500 account. This is a good one to look at right here. So you got serious, then you go down and you say, well, they got 788,000 volume. That's not bad. They got average volume of 20 million. They really almost completely even across the board, 24, 41, 35. It's almost a 33, 33, 33 thing. So Siri can go either way, which is kind of cool. And look at the earnings. Up and down, up and down. It's done like us doing like a healthy business, in my opinion, would do. It's not guaranteeing nothing. It's doing having good quarters and bad quarters. It's, to me, when I see that in a company fundamentally, I have more trust in a company that's doing that. I tend not to trust a company that's earnings that keep on outperforming every quarter. It's like, wait a minute. And I don't trust no company that's constantly falling. Because that means something's really wrong. It's just not working. So, a company that's doing like this, I like it. Just as my personal rule of thumb when I see that. As you can see, years ago I used to be buying and selling Siri. Look at that. You can see. You can see. So if anybody been talking about like, oh, that guy trade and how long he been trading, look at that. You can see that. That was 2020. I was buying and selling Siri. So 3 years ago. Anyway. They said I got 1,000 to trade with, so I don't know why they were saying I didn't. Something must have happened. Anyway, so let's look at it. Let's look at the option, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Going to the September 29th, so that's gonna close on Friday. So remember, all of these options I'm putting in closing in by Friday. That means that's money in the bank by Friday. This one doesn't have anything. I wouldn't even touch this. As you can see, even at 90, first of all, they got everything at 90% chance of. That means that there's not enough volatility here. That's why there's no money to be made. It's not enough volatility. Even if I went to October 6th, it's only a $2. Now let's see if I'm selling calls. What they would give me. Hmm, that's interesting. Selling the call. Selling the call at $4. I can get 10. I can get $10 if I sold at $4. But it's right there at $4 right now. So it's just not. I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. As a company, it's okay, but to trade anything on it, I don't see it. So that's what unsaved changes. Discard the changes. I don't know what changes I made. So that's what I have on the table, guys. So you can see if you're interested, got that one. Excellent. Your order. Excellent. Your order to sell has been filled. Okay, so the ZIM got filled. I knew something had happened. So ZIM got filled right there. $10. See, I told you guys, make sure your number is where you want it to be. I got $1,050 on the line. I got paid $10. It's gonna expire by Friday. That's $10 for doing nothing, for letting them hold $1,000. So a lot of people will be like, "That's laughable. That ain't no money." Okay. Well, if you got $1,000 sitting in your bank account, and let me see if your bank give you $10 by the end of the week. See, you laugh at little money like that, but then when I'm doing 10 of these a week, and it's $100, then what does that mean? That means, hey, and I combine these. This is just one account, so I just combine this with the other things that I do, which buying and selling calls and puts and so on and so forth. Naked sometimes and stuff. So, and also with dividend stocks. So every time I make a little money, I buy a little dividend and stocks, and so that's constantly. So it's really building a business. In many ways, guys, it's really building a business. So let's review the order just to give you an idea what happened. So I got filled. For me, it's 11 p.m. at night. So that's why a lot of times you guys will see that I'll be confused on a day. I got my $10, one contract. I got credited $10. I told you, it's already in my account. September 25th. There's no cap in here, y'all. This is what we do. So I just got $10 for doing nothing, for just letting somebody hold $1,000 of my money. So, I mean, if you don't have nothing else to do, if you got some money that's sitting around, that's why I say options is really good for you got money that's sitting around. You could make some money for you. So imagine if you scale this. Let's just say we did 10 of these and we made $100. We had $10,000 and we made $100 every week. If you got $10,000 and you make $100 every week, that's $400 every month on your $10,000. 400 times 12 is what? $4,800, right? $4,800 on top of your 10 just made you damn near doubled your money. Because 4,800 is damn near 5. And if you came in the game with 10 bands, and now in 1 year you just made 5 bands, damn near. Come on, y'all. See, this is where people don't really see the power of options and how it can make you really make some money. And even if nothing else, true, you could, even if you just roll that money into dividend stocks, which is a lot of what I do, And some of it I used to live off of because I travel throughout different countries and stuff, and I take the money, and it's affordable, you know. I might be living in a country where rent is $500, you know. So for me, if I take 10 bands and I make $400 every month, then I really don't have to pay no rent. You see? So, it's all about priorities, guys. Mr. Cosmic, this Cosmic Training Academy, where we train, we travel, and we trade. And we're not playing, man. 2023, it's official, man, like a referee with a whistle. Again, we trade, man. I don't know what nobody else do. I'll holler at y'all later on. I'm out, man. Peace.